that there is no sunshine, nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day. Where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy I've been promised? So I know it's alright. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell upon me like a shower now. I smile, even though it hurts, see I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. Ooh, today's a new day. Everywhere is sunshine. Not a cloud in the sky, and it's light in my heart, and it feels right. Today's a new day. Nothing but blue skies, full of the love and the joy that I'm promised. Everything's alright. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell upon me like a shower now. I smile, even though it hurts, see I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. Smile for me. Would you just smile for me? Smile for me. Smile for me. Would you just smile for me? 2, 3, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you smile. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't contain is flowing through me like a river now. Right now. Ooh, I smile, even though it hurts, see I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. It's so hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. I smile, even though it hurts, see I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile, smile. So hard to look up when you've been down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile, so smile. Smile.
Hi everybody, happy Sunday. It is time to smile. Yay, thank you music team. And it's time for our opening prayer. I invite you to get comfortable and the prayer chaplains to take their places. As we release with an exhale anything that was rough or challenging this morning or this week, we feel our tension deflate. We feel ourselves right here and right now in this moment, in the presence of the divine. That infinite place of peace and space, of answers and of possibility. So right here and right now we breathe again, and we allow the chair and the floor and the building to hold us and comfort us. And we let the divine spirit that is everywhere present in every cell and atom of our bodies and in everything around us hold us, support us, and comfort us too. We know the truth that this is the day that God has made. This is the moment, the inflection point, where we spring forward into new possibilities, new understandings, and new awareness. Today is the day, and we rejoice. We rejoice and we celebrate everything that is going right. We let go of what is correcting and embrace the infinite possibilities of good that exist in this moment. Giving thanks for this opportunity, for this community, and for this glorious day. We say thank you. I am so blessed. Thank you. I am so grateful. Thank you. I have no complaints. Amen. Ashe. And thank you all for being here. My name is Reverend Ken Daigle. I have the honor of being the senior minister here. And this is
David Montecalvo, the Chief Operating Officer. So good to be here.
It is wonderful to be here today. And, that prayer was very purposeful in that I'm not unaware or immune to the troubles of the world. But let's be clear, there have always been troubles in the world, right? And what we teach here at Unity, and why the Unity community and the Unity teachings and the Unity philosophy and methodology is so important to me, is that we do not give energy to what we don't want to see more of. So if you want to see more pain and more struggle and more war, let's talk about war. But if we want to see peace and we want to see justice and we want to see human thriving, that's what we focus on, that's what we pray for, that's what we stand for. And so I am delighted today to be able to say that we stand for an instant ceasefire in Gaza and Israel. An instant and immediate ceasefire of all hostilities. That way we can stand for peace, and we can let the politicians and the bureaucrats and the people directly involved work out the logistics. But we stand for peace that passes all understanding, right? So let's affirm together today,
Yes, absolutely,
that Unity San Francisco stands for peace in all conflicts across the world, across our nation. We stand for peace and justice in every situation. And that is a place we can stand in integrity and strength without creating more.
Yes, I'm reminded of the prayer that says, "Make me an instrument of peace." And that's something we can hold on to and affirm in our lives.
And it just sets me off because it's like, it's attributed to St. Francis.
Yeah.
St. Francis didn't write it.
Yeah.
Someone decades later, centuries later, wrote it, and they put St. Francis's name on it so that it would get more popular, and it did. It worked.
Yeah,
It worked.
Yeah, love it.
It worked. That happens a lot in Scripture. Talk about cultural appropriation, spiritual appropriation, right? Right? Where you appropriate someone else's name. So anyway, what we stand for is a world that works for everyone. No exceptions and no exclusions.
Yes.
Last week I said that in a TikTok and a Reels video. And I got a lot of pushback online about that. No, no exceptions except Trumpers, right? No exceptions, there aren't this and that, and all this pushback. And I was able to respond lovingly to all those comments in social media land that said, no, we stand for a world that works for everyone. No exceptions, no exclusions. That's what the statement is, right?
Wow, what a powerful affirmation. That's challenging, but that's something that, kind of speaks to the fact that we have to continue to meditate on that for ourselves and search our hearts. Yeah.
Yeah, to clear our own
Yeah.
hostility first,
For sure,
right?
for sure.
So we have an affirmation, right?
Yes. The affirmation goes, I lovingly commit to creating a world of safety, equity, and equality. Can we know this together? I commit to creating a world of safety, equity, and equality.
And now you may be wondering who this is on our slide, who this picture is. This is Emma Curtis Hopkins. Emma Curtis Hopkins is called the teacher of teachers. She was a student of Mary Baker Eddy's in the 1800s. Mary Baker Eddy started Christian Science, but Emma Curtis Hopkins broke away, and she taught all of the first teachers. She taught Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, who started Unity. She taught, CSL. Ernest Holmes, thank you. I just went, I went out there in a minute. She taught Ernest Holmes, and she taught Emily Cady, who we talked about last week. And since it's Women's History Month, we wanted to focus on Emma Curtis Hopkins. She was an amazing force, and without Emma Curtis Hopkins, we wouldn't be sitting here in this Unity community in this way today. She is the one directly responsible. And this is a quote from Emma Curtis Hopkins. The world will persist in exhibiting before you what you persist in affirming the world is. How does that go with what I was just talking about, right? So if we think the world is messed up, if we think the world is hostile, if we think the world is never going to heal itself, that's what it'll show us, folks. This is the teaching from the 1800s, and it's just as valuable today as it was then. So let us affirm the truth that as we see the world, it will present to us. So it is.
So it is. Thanks, Red Ken. It is so good to see everybody here on this beautiful Sunday. If you're joining us online, hello. We hope that it is as beautiful in your consciousness as it is outside here in San Francisco. If you're here in the room, you hopefully have gotten a bulletin, and if you want to raise your hand and you haven't gotten one of our lovely ushers will bring you one. But within this bulletin, there is a spiritual connection card. And if you're joining us online, Julia is dropping a link in the chat if you're in our Zoom room. And the spiritual connection card is super important because we use it for administrative purposes. I'm really excited as the Chief Operating Officer, we are moving to a new CRM, Customer Relationship Management program, so we keep all of our data and all that stuff in there. Please fill that out, even if you've been here for decades or this is your first time. Hold on to it because we'll return to it later in the service, but it's also a way in which Reverend Ken holds you in prayer and blessing throughout the week. So please fill that out. If you are a first-time guest, we are so grateful that you are here in the room and online. If you're watching us for the first time, we're so grateful. We have a special gift for you. So if you are here in the room, there's a table out front that has a gift. And if you're joining us online, we also have a gift for you. So please fill out that spiritual connection card. We talked earlier about the need to staying centered in order to help change and influence the world. And we have a number of ways in which you can do that through meditation. We have Sunday morning sound meditation that's here in the sanctuary and online simultaneously on Sundays at 10:15. It is a beautiful sound meditation that Reverend Elizabeth leads. And Monday through Friday, we have a midday meditation that is on Zoom only, and that's at noon Pacific time. And then at any given point in your week, we have a YouTube channel or an unitysf.com or .org. We have recorded meditations that you can watch on demand, so please check that out. Today, following a hospitality service at 1:30 Pacific time, we have a spiritual discussion group, and Reverend Ken's going to be there. It's going to be in person and online simultaneously because we'd love to have our online folks and our in-person folks connecting with one another and forming a community all across the world. And it's a time to chat with Reverend Ken about the message. You can also ask him your burning spiritual questions. So it is a great time of community forming. So please join us at 1:30. And now, if you are joining us, if you're watching us on Livestream, on YouTube or Facebook, go ahead and go to our website and go click the Zoom link, because in just a moment, we're going to have a chance to say hi in the room and in person. And I invite you all to stand as you are willing and able, even if you're at home, as the team takes it away for the community song.
This is a Unity San Francisco favorite. I release and I let go. You ready? I'm sorry. This is crowd participation. You ready? All right. Does it seem nowadays that nothing goes Quit the stinking thinking. Know that you have been abundantly provisioned. Trust and believe that you can receive it. Affirm this with me and say, come on. I release and I let go, go, go. I release and I let go, go, go. I release and I let go. Oh yes, I'm only here for God. For God, I release and I let go, go, go. I release and I let go, go, go. I release and I let go. Oh yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife, no more trauma in my life. All that pain I left behind. Oh yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife, no more trauma in my life. All that pain I left behind. Oh yes, I'm only here for God.
Yes, I'm only here for God.
I release and I let go, go, go. I release and I let go, go, go. I release and I let go. Oh yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife, no more trauma in my life. All that pain I left behind. Oh yes, I'm only here for God.
Yes, I'm only here for God.
Yes, I'm only here for God.
I'm only here for
Yes,
God.
I'm only here for.
Yes, I'm only here for
Yes, I'm only here for God. We have reached our time of meet and greet. Please greet your neighbor with a handshake, a hug, a toe tap, or a fist bump. Welcome to UB San Francisco. Happy Sunday.
Go, go, go,
Hello there, everybody.
go.
Yes, I'm
Can you guys hear me?
here for
Hi, Mike.
God.
Hi,
No
Tom.
more
Hi,
struggles,
Nancy.
no more strife,
Hi, Kate.
no
Judith.
more trauma
Mark.
in my
You look
life.
cold, Mark. It looks like it's
All
snowing
that
there.
pain I left behind.
Hi,
Oh,
Henry.
yes, I'm
Oh, my
only
God,
here
Carol.
for God.
Mwah. Nice to see you.
Yes, I'm only
Lucinda.
here for God.
Hi, Jo Marie.
Yes, I'm only
Henry.
here for.
Hello, everybody. Let me get you a
Yes, I'm
microphone.
only here for God. Hey.
Here we go. Say hi.
So nice to see everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday wherever in the world you are. Be safe.
Here we go. Next person. Here we go.
Happy Sunday, happy blessed Sunday.
Nice to see you guys. Hi, Mike, Nancy. Judith, hi.
Hey everybody, Mike and Kate and Judith and Carol, Mark, Tom, Nancy, Jo Marie, Connie, Henry, Jessica, Lucinda, iPhone, and Tomas. So good to see you all. All right, we are going to have a time of connecting later, but first I'm going to kick it over to Reverend Ken. It's so good to see you all. All right,
All
grab
right,
a seat.
everybody. Woo! Well, there's a full house online. And if you're watching on our website or on YouTube or Facebook, you can also join us in the Zoom room for an interactive experience. You can click the link that Julia is putting in the website right now. I am so glad you're here. All right, folks. You'll have more time to say hi after. For those of you in the room, let's pay attention to the people online, and you guys can chat more in hospitality after. Right now, I want to draw your attention to the Lenten booklets. Some of them are in the ones that are remaining are in the seats in front of you. And if you have yours at home, you can also request them online from unity.org. We're going to be reading from page 56 today, which is I Let Go of Doubt. Doubts are a natural part of the human condition. And a bit of self-doubt keeps us humble, potentially pushing us to grow and change for the better. But doubts allowed to run unchecked can undermine our outlook on life, our confidence, even our relationships. Rather than trusting our instincts, we question our decisions. Rather than believing in the goodness of others, we question their motives. Rather than knowing that the universe is conspiring for our good, we question our faith. We must doubt our doubts, if you will. Examine them, question them. Are they propelling you forward or holding you back? One way to harness your doubts is to meditate and pray and to write about them. Connecting with your own inner wisdom will help you make decisions, think more clearly, and give you the confidence that Spirit, not your doubts and fears, is guiding your life. The affirmation today is, I am in tune with my own inner wisdom. Can we know that together? I am in tune with my own inner wisdom.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. So good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, you know that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. It's all for me. Have you thought about that? For me, it's all for me. Stars are when you shine, you know how I feel. Sin on the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new light. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new light. and I'm feeling good.
I think we're all feeling good now, right? Woo! Woo! Fabulous. Whoa! Thank you, Ms. Misa and band. Let's hear it for our band and Misa Malone. Woo! Our guest speaker today, Lisa Ullman Baldwin, has taken that to new levels. She knows the world is for her. She knows the world is her oyster. And I met Lisa at Unity Village some 15 years ago, and we crossed paths on the Bridge of Faith, ironically, one day at the central courtyard at Unity Village. And that smile you're seeing up there and I'm seeing down here, is what propelled me to say, who are you? I want to know more. She has taken that into new levels, from working at Unity Village to writing her own book, I Cried and People Loved Me Anyway, which you can get downstairs right at the base of the stairs right after service. But she's taken that and she has stepped out after raising her family and her kids, stepped out on a journey of wanderlust that has propelled her across the country and around the world. And she teaches people how to live a life of purpose and authenticity and meaning while not being chained to how it's going to show up, not being chained to what it looks like, and being able to roll with the punches every step of the way. She has a coaching practice. She has online tutorials. She has Guess Where Lisa Is in the World Today blogs on her social media page. And I am excited to welcome back to our platform my friend and real great spiritual leader, Lisa Ullman Baldwin. There you go.
Good morning. Wow. Good morning. Am I on? Can you hear me? Okay. Everybody can hear me? Okay, good. So great to be back with you. Whenever I'm in town, this is my home church. So I always love being here. This time I'm here for 3 weeks in a row. And it's just fabulous to be with everybody. Like Ken said, I'm traveling all over the world, and I didn't realize how much I miss having a spiritual center to go to every Sunday, because traveling, I'm in a different place all the time. So when I get to be here, and I'm here 3 times in a row, it's like coming home. So thank you for always welcoming me here. So I wanted to start out today with a few definitions for the words discover and essence. If you were to look in the dictionary, you would find the definition of discover as to find something or someone in the course of a search, and to learn something new, become aware of something. And for the word essence, you would find the part of something that is central to its existence or character, and a property or group of properties of something without which it would not exist or be what it is. So if you put those two words together, you can surmise that rediscovering the essence of you, the title of this talk, means finding or becoming aware of the part of us that is central to the core of our existence. Let me say that again. Finding or becoming aware of the part of us that is central to the core of our existence. The only problem is, most of us don't know what our essence really is. So let's delve into this with a little story. And for this story, the central character is going to be a boat. Way back, there was an idea, a concept, to create a sailing vessel. And decisions had to be made whether to use wood or metal, nails, screws. Was there going to be a sail? Was there going to be a motor? What kind of navigation elements? And so forth. And all of those things had a function, but it wasn't until you put them together that they had a purpose. And that purpose was to sail, to glide across the water and take people and things to different destinations. And the boat did a great job of that, just moving along on its way. But along its journey, there were things that happened that were out of the boat's control. One time, another boat, a bigger boat, crossed by a little too closely, creating a wake. And it jostled the boat about a little bit. Nothing major, but it was taken off kilter a little bit. But once the water settled back down, the boat went on its way. When the boat was a little bit older, a big storm came, and there was lots of wind and rain and hail, and this did some damage to the boat. Its sails were ripped a little bit, there were some scratches and dings, and its once bright paint job started to fade. But after a little time in the marine repair shop, the boat was ready to go. Smooth sailing was on the horizon. And then one day, the boat hit some rocks that were hidden just below the surface that it didn't see. And it tore a big hole in the hull. It took on way too much water, and it sunk to the bottom of the body of water in which it was sailing. And there it lay, in pieces, a shell of its former self. The boat's essence, the parts for which it was created and the purpose for which it was found, was lost. Sort of. But only because it was holding on to the former shell of itself, how it looked, felt, and appeared to other people. And because of this, it had no idea what to do or how to pull itself together. Can anybody relate? Does any part of this boat story sound like your story? We're all doing the same thing in some ways. We say, I used to be young, I used to be thin, I used to be pretty, I used to be handsome. I didn't have wrinkles, there was no platinum hair. Gravity hadn't started pulling things south yet. I used to be married, or I used to be in a relationship. I used to be a hands-on parent, or a daughter or son. I used to be respected for who I was or what I had accomplished. But now that some of those things have changed, or some of them are gone, I'm not seen anymore, or my value and worth have diminished. Many of you know my story, how several years ago, after a series of events happened in a short period of time, I went from being a confident, outgoing woman that no one would ever have known was anything but confident, to contemplating a permanent exit strategy from this life experience. Like the boat, I came into this world as a beautiful, brilliant, bright light that was just so excited to be here. I was fed, and I was clothed, and I was bathed, and I was held, and people oohed and awed all over me. Life was simply wonderful. But, as I've told this story before, as I began growing up, things started to change. And the external messages I was getting from those around me weren't quite as rosy. And just being myself became a challenge. It seemed like everywhere I looked, I was being battered by something else. And that series of events that happened in a short period of time slammed into me like a torpedo, and just like the boat, there I lay in pieces. But I didn't even want to try and pull myself together. I just wanted to be done with it. Luckily, I didn't do it, and I'm still here to talk about it. What the boat needs, what I needed, what you might need, is to leave behind these old stories to rediscover the essence of you and leave behind "I used to be" or "I used to have" types of statements. We need to really listen to what we are telling ourselves about ourselves. Shipwrecks are like the troubling things that happen in our lives. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. If we are open and willing, we can work through our challenges to discover the hidden gems and jewels within. So here are some gentle and actionable steps that you can take every day to rediscover your hidden gems and jewels. Number 1, take some time to sit in the silence. Take some time to sit in the silence. Our brains are moving, going all the time, and that monkey mind, like they say, blocks the way for clear thinking. We're so focused on trying to find that solution to all of our problems and making sure at the same time we don't screw it up by taking the wrong step, that we're not allowing any space for our inner guidance to lead us or our heart to show the way. So take some time to sit in the silence. Number 2, think about how you would want to feel most of the time. How would you want to feel most of the time? Come up with a few words or phrases of how you'd want to feel throughout your day. Maybe it's blissful, or peaceful, or accomplished, or steadfast, or just you, whatever you is. But don't just think of those words and phrases. Write them down where you can look at them and say them aloud to yourself often throughout the day. Number 3, reconnect with what makes your heart sing. Reconnect with what makes your heart sing. Think about what brings you joy. Is it being out in nature? Is it baking? Is it painting? Maybe it's sitting on the floor, playing with your children or your grandchildren. Maybe it's sitting on the couch in your favorite sweatpants, right, with a book and a hot drink. Whatever it is that brings you joy, try to stop and reconnect with that. Number 4, take note of the positive things that people say about you. And I don't mean, "I like what you're wearing, your hair always looks good," or anything necessarily attributed to something physical or something that you have. I'm talking about people who comment, "You have such great energy," or "You have a beautiful smile," or "You're so gentle with other people," or "You light up the room when you come in." Anything that you hear people say over and over, and maybe you blow it off like it's nothing or it's not true, that's what other people see in you and the energy you bring to the world. That is part of your divine essence. Number 5, create I am affirmations. You are so many wonderful things, so say it and affirm it. They can be words like, "I am beautiful," "I am strong," "I am worthy." By changing your focus from the past or even the future to the present moment, it helps you more easily stand firm in the knowing of who you are right here and right now. I am. And number 6, own your personal power. Own your personal power. Remember and own the fact that you have always been growing and changing and learning on the way to becoming who you are today. There have been some successes, and there have been some setbacks, but all of them are help defining who you are at any particular moment in time. So be sure to always own your personal power. Now, just to be clear, knowing who you are and reconnecting with your divine essence is not always a leisurely walk in the park. Right? Pivoting when things happen, righting yourself, and reconnecting to your essence takes work. But you need to be willing to put into that work and leave behind those old stories and versions of yourself that are not serving you any longer. If you keep practicing these steps on a regular basis, I guarantee you will start to see that life starts to flow along a little more smoothly. And then when things happen, it's really easy to connect and get back on schedule. Just like the creator of the boat, Spirit created you with all of the elements you would need to navigate this life experience. You just need to let go and let God. We just need to be willing and able to love ourselves unconditionally, warts and all. And we need to stop allowing others to dictate who we should be, what we should believe in, and how we should show up in this world. The answer to the question, who am I, may change, and that's okay. Remember that your life is a journey and not a destination. You are on a perpetual journey of self-discovery. Finding or becoming aware of the part of us that is central to the core of our existence. Know that no matter what happens in your life, you are enough. In fact, more than enough. So own it, shine it, share it. And when the winds of life come along, navigate them as best you can, step back into yourself and your power, and keep on sailing. So let's close by saying a few affirmations together. Please repeat after me. I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am loving.
I am loving.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am loved and respected by other people.
I am loved and respected by other people.
I am a beneficial presence in this world.
I am a beneficial presence in this world.
I am accepted.
I am accepted.
I am joy.
I am joy.
I am love. So let's take this into meditation. We've had a lot of words, a lot of music, all the rush to get here today. Now's the time, just let it all settle in. So I invite you, if you're comfortable, to close your eyes, get comfortable, let the chair support you, feet on the floor, hands in your lap. And together, take a big, deep inhale, breath in. Hold it at the top and let it out. Again, inhale in, hold it, and let it out. One more time, deep inhale, breath in, hold it, and let it out. And just like the music, take you on a little voyage.
Call to me the glory on earth so I might see the love and all the beauty that shines in you and me. I am a living, breathing in me. We are called to be. I am called to be a maker, be an instrument of peace. I am called to be a giver, of abundance I receive. I am called to be a prayer, living out the truth I seek. I am called to be everything. I am called to be the glory on earth so all might see, the love and all the beauty that shines in you and me. I'm the living, breathing God, and you are one in me. We are called to be.
So, with your eyes still closed, just think about those words that you are called to be. There is no accident that you are here on this earthly plane at this time in history. There is something here for you to learn. There is something for you to do. There are ways for you to grow. And just by virtue of you being here, you are making a positive difference in the world today. You are bringing peace, light, joy, love into crevices and areas around the world that desperately need it and don't know that they need it. So there's nothing to do right now. There's nothing to say. All you have to do is just be who you are, because that is more than enough. So as you take these words in and take in the music, just breathe in one last time. Inhale in, hold it, and exhale out. And together we'll take a few moments in the silence. Energy in the room, the energy of the people around you, the light coming through the windows, the space, the temperature, how things feel on your skin, how your heart feels right now. Just breathe into this moment, knowing that you are divinely guided to be here, whether you're in the room or whether you're online, or whether you're watching this at a later date. You are divinely called to be here. There was something in the words or the music or what the words that have been spoken today that are for you. So one more time, let's do a collective inhale, breath in, hold it, and audibly let it out. And remember that you were called to be.
We are called to be the kind set the brokenhearted free. We are called to be forgiveness where pain has run too deep. We are called to be compassion, be the wind beneath each wing. We are called to make communion, only then can we succeed. We are called to be a prayer, living out the truth we seek. We are called to be everything. We are called to be the glory on earth so all might see the love and all the beauty that shines in you and me. I'm a living, breathing God, and you are one in me. We are called to be the glory on earth so all might see the love and all the beauty that shines in you and me. I'm a living, breathing God, and you are one in me. We are called to be called to be. We are called to be. We are called to be. We are called to be.
So it is. Thank you so much, Lisa. As I was sitting here, I was thinking about the beautiful radiance that we can all be when we are fully, authentically ourselves. I hope that you all felt the same way. Earlier in the service, we mentioned the spiritual connection card, which, if you are here in the room, it's on the back of what you filled out earlier. Or if you're online, Julia's dropped a link in the chat. And this is kind of our time of the service where we can reflect and think about what resonates most with us in regards to what Lisa just talked about. So as I read these, think what resonates most with you. The first is to take time to sit in that silence. What is your intuition? What is your heart telling you is yours? The next is to create I am affirmations of truth with a capital T. The next is to look within every challenge for lessons and blessings. What is happening for you? And then finally, I think we all could check this box. Celebrate who I am and bring the light. So beautiful. Unity San Francisco is only possible because of people who have given of their time, their talent, and their treasure. Time and talent are related to volunteering and giving of your beautiful giftings that stem from your authentic self, from what is yours to do. And treasure, of course, is related to money. We are talking a little bit later about very practical ways in which you can give of your time and talent. I'll let Reverend Ken talk about that in just a moment because next week is Easter. But first, I'll invite the ushers to come forward. And to give of the offering. And so there are a number of ways in which you can give. You can use your phone to scan that QR code at the top. You can go to our website at unitysf.com or unitysf.org. Click the donate button. You can give cash or check in the offering envelopes in front of you. Please be sure to write Unity San Francisco on the checks. And we are incredibly grateful. To anchor this giving, we have an affirmation. And it goes like this. I'll read it once. I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. Let's know this together. I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive.
And to anchor that lovely affirmation, we have a song. It's a chant, really. It's called Love. It's been a while since we've done it, so I'll walk you through it. Love, comfort when you've lost your center, stand and affirm in love. Love's always the answer. Love shines a light no dark can enter. Believe and receive in love. Love's always the answer. Love, comfort when you've lost your center, stand and affirm in love. Love's always the answer. Love shines a light no dark can enter. Believe and receive in love. Love's always the answer. Love, comfort when you've lost your center, stand and affirm in love. Love's always the answer. Love shines a light no dark can enter. Believe and receive in love. Love's always the answer.
It's time for our blessing of the children. So we have these beautiful children here with us today. Yay! But we also know we always carry around our own inner child and even our adult children. So wherever, which is an oxymoron, I know, adult children, we take this moment to bless them all, especially the children in Gaza and in Israel, the children in Russia, and in Ukraine, the children all over the world, and here in our nation that are not experiencing this kind of joy and bliss and security. But we know this to be our truth, that they are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see them and we love them exactly the way they are. And here's my little one with bear cub, my bear cub. All right, never mind. Go with your brother, Roma. So, can we all know this together for our own child, our children, and the world's children? You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. So it is. All right, kids, thank you.
Next Sunday is Easter. Reverend Ken, I will let you.
Thank you. Sorry, I had to fix the bear cub. So next Sunday is Easter. We have a lot going on. And what I need to do is ask for your help. There's 2 services at 9 and 11. We need extra ushers and volunteers. We need people to help us. If you've been here at Easter before, we turn a bare grapevine wreath into a magnificent garden of explosion of flowers. And that takes some effort to do. Each person, as they come into the sanctuary, will receive a bouquet. We'll meditate on it, and then we will place each bouquet into the wreath and turn it into our beautiful Easter wreath. So next Saturday, because we have a rental here in the building, next Saturday we're going to be putting together those bouquets at my house. And I need some extra hands to play with flowers and to put that together. So you can sign up online, and you'll get all the information. You'll get my address when you sign up online, not until. Okay, and you're vetted. I'm teasing. We'll come up, we'll have lunch at my house. It's going to be a beautiful experience, hopefully sunshiny and beautiful like this is today. But if not, we'll celebrate inside. Right, Lisa? There's plenty of room. Right? Plenty of room. So I invite you to sign up for that, to sign up to usher and greet, or to sign up to bring some extra food for hospitality. We'll have 2 hospitalities, one at 10 o'clock, right after the morning meditation service with Reverend Elizabeth and I, and then one after the 11 o'clock service, which will be about 12:30 by the time we finish that. And we have 3 incredible guest speakers from our community who are going to share their own personal resurrection stories with us. So it's going to be a fun-filled week, and please check it out online and volunteer for what you can do to make it all happen. Right?
Yes, absolutely. Such a gorgeous service. After the Tuesday after Easter, on April 2nd, we are having an affirmative prayer workshop. And it's kind of an introduction to how to hold the high watch and to affirm your highest good. And this is a beautiful, very practical teaching. So please sign up for it. Is there anything else you'd want to add?
No, I'll add it in next one. And then immediately following that on the weekend of the 12th and 13th is an affirmative prayer retreat, 2 days here at Unity San Francisco, where you dive into what it is like and to actually practice some more doing affirmative prayer. When I first joined Unity, I loved the way they prayed. It was life-changing, and I wanted to hear more and more of it, but I didn't know how to do it, so I joined the prayer chaplain team in order to learn how to pray that way. And that's what this workshop will be. You can just come and learn how to pray. You don't have to become a prayer chaplain here, but it is a prerequisite if you want to become a prayer chaplain that you take the workshop and the retreat before you can join those. So check those out online. Dave, raise your hand. Where are you, Dave? He was
left.
there.
Yeah.
He left.
Yeah.
Dave will be downstairs. Ask any one of the prayer chaplains or ask myself.
Absolutely.
All right? Oh, and then I'll take this one too.
Yes,
okay?
absolutely.
So I discovered this book at a retreat in October. It's called The 15 Commitments to Conscious Leadership. It's written for the secular world. My husband uses it in his work, teaching executives how to be better. It is Unity principles, folks. It is all Unity principles that they use. They even quote Michael Beckwith in the book, right? And so it has just been, I have been using it, and the board and I have been using it, and it has transformed our life. The 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership. I'm going to teach it in 8-week session because we're going to divide them up 2 per week and get through them all. And it will be a way that we can really deepen our understanding of what it's like not only to come here and to get the great feeling and to listen to the Sunday talk, but to use it and practice it in our everyday life, everywhere. No exceptions, no exclusions. We practice the principles in all aspects of our lives, especially when it's difficult, especially when we're facing hostility, especially when we're up against what seems to be insurmountable. So talk to me about it after. It's going to start on April 14th. That's a slight adjustment. We're going to take one more week before we begin, but the same weeks will, it's all in the website. Take a look on the website. Sign up so that we know how many people to expect. Okay?
Yeah, thank you. All right, and if you would like prayer, on that note about prayer, we have lovely prayer chaplains who are wearing the white stoles here in the room. If you're online, we also have an online prayer submission form on our website, so please submit any prayer requests.
Yeah. I should add, too, the class, the 15 commitments will be hybrid, online and in person. So it's on Sundays, but you can be online and take the class. So sign up anywhere you are. Now it's time for us to say thank you to everybody who made this service possible. It does take a village. Thank you to all of our volunteers. And I know there's some great food downstairs waiting for us. So I invite you to stand as you're willing and able right now. And this is one of our favorites as we make a joyful noise to close the service. Let's take it away, band.
We are singing, "You Are the Lights." Slight typo on the slide there. It's "You Are the Lights." My eyes are wide and open. My eyes can see. My mind is filled with knowing. My mind believes I am awake. I am awake. Once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. My heart is clear and growing. My heart can see. your freedom lies. You can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. All right.
Affirmations. I'll say these statements once and I invite you to affirm them after me. I take time to sit in the silence.
I take time to sit in the silence.
I take time to dance in the silence too. I create I am affirmations of truth. I look within every challenge for lessons. And I celebrate who I am and bring the light.
Once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied.